It is no secret that after dealing with a narcissist for even just a couple of months, a toll can really be taken on your mental health and your self esteem. The way a narcissist love bombs and manipulates our self esteem is rarely just stolen in one swoop, it's chipped away over time. This video lists the top ways that your self esteem is destroyed by a narcissist and how, unfortunately, it works magically. Number one, it's always your fault. A narcissist will always take the blame and go right on ahead and throw it right at you. This refusal to take accountability, responsibility, to fix any of the wrong leaves all of this in your lap for you to deal with and for you to fix. Constantly being told that you do need to fix it. You're no good if you don't fix it. You're wrong. You screwed up. This is your fault. You should have been a magical mind reader and you should have known better. This can't not take a toll on your self-esteem. You begin to feel terrible about yourself when every time you turn around, you're told you're wrong, you made me do this is all because of you, and all the bad in the world is directly related to you. Number two, the devaluing statements. The whole devaluing phase will ruin your self-esteem as it is, but some of the comments and the phrases uttered by narcs is where all of this can begin to fall apart. The belittling remarks, the nasty little nicknames, the passive-aggressive little jokes, so to speak. Now, inevitably, we're told that we're taking things too seriously. Oh, come on, they didn't mean it. They were just kidding around. Of course. You know how it goes, Survivor. I'm sure you've heard this. It's always just a joke. One innocuous comment can plant a seed of doubt in someone's mind and begin to hurt them. Narcissists will take advantage of this and plant as many seeds as they possibly can. This is supposed to grow in your mind and ruin your self-esteem. Number three, you are always fighting. The most empathic, codependent people who get into relationships and even friendships with narcs are most of the time very non-confrontational. We get mixed up with somebody, however, who can sometimes be highly confrontational, pulling us into all kinds of messes that we don't want to be in. And narcs will become much more willing to fight when they learn that you aren't, because then they know that they can win. You're always in a bickering little snit, a big old fight, a long, drawn-out battle that becomes a war for no reason whatsoever. And at the end of the day, someone doing that over and over and over something so ridiculous that it never needed to be, takes its toll on you. Fighting and fighting, defending yourself, carrying on, the standoffs, the silence, trying to protect yourself, reasoning, begging for mercy, trying to hurt them, blah, blah, blah. It wears you down. This will wear out any normal human being. It's unhealthy mentally to fight and fight and fight. However, narcs love this. They thrive on the drama and the chaos. That's why, as it looks like it's wearing you down, and it is wearing you down, it doesn't seem to wear them down. They look almost energized from it. And they are. They love this. They love to fight, especially when they know that they're going to win. If you'd like to talk with me one-on-one about what you're going through with a narcissist, you can text or call or email, or if you'd like, visit my website for more information on how to do just that. All the information is on the screen for you now, and it is all listed for you down in the video description. Number 4, Duality Confusion. Your self-esteem takes such a damn nosedive because someone has kind of lifted you up a little bit to begin with. I've said it for years. We have a lot farther to fall off the pedestal that we've been put on by somebody else. We're built up to be knocked down, and when that happens, it hurts so much more. We're love-bombed, we're complimented, we're future-faked. We feel as if we've found, you know the buzzwords, survivor, the soulmate, the twin flame, so on and so forth. And so, of course, not everybody gets the same kind of love bombing, but this person does make us feel good about ourselves. In some way, shape, or form, our self-esteem is boosted. This makes the devaluing all the more shocking when it begins to happen. It's very confusing for people to be built up and told how great they are, for only months later, maybe not even months, them to be told the complete opposite. A narc can literally tell you the opposite. They'll compliment you on your makeup and then accuse you of being a streetwalker. They'll tell you how cute they think your laugh is, and then there comes a time you laugh and they look at you with pure and utter disgust and go, ugh, could you just not right now? The confusion, not to mention the insults, wreak havoc on your self-esteem and just completely wears it away. Number 5, shining the spotlights. These people are mean. I know, no shit, I get it, but it really is amazing to me how cruel a person can be just to continue to brainwash somebody. That's what this is all about. When our self-esteem is lowered by someone narcissistic, we become so much easier to manipulate, maneuver, manage, every other M word you want to throw out there. That's what needs to happen. We need to be kept depressed, sad, downtrodden, feeling helpless and hopeless and like we're never going to be able to get out of it. We need to stop defending ourselves, standing up for ourselves, trying to have any kind of a boundary. When that happens, we are easier to control. Over time, unfortunately though, insecurities come into the mix. We are sharing with a narcissist, of course. Whether it's a parent, a child, a coworker, whatever. Not all this is romantic, but we share with this person some of our insecurities. Also, unfortunately, some of our insecurities are just revealed over time. What we're scared of, what we wish we could hide or change about ourselves, so on and so forth. Naturally, the narc learns this. If you try to put a boundary in place, tell them no, try to end the relationship, they shine the world's biggest spotlight on you. So you're just gonna break up with me? You're gonna leave me like that? Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess if that's what you think is smart, but I didn't want to be the one to say this, but you gained a few pounds. Do you really think if you leave me that, someone else is gonna want you looking like that? I mean, I'm here because I love you. So even though like you're fat now, like hella mega fat, yeah, I mean, is anybody else gonna want you? Yeah, you can leave me, you can go, that's fine. But I mean, I'd think about that if I were you. That might be a conversation that you hear. They're put in a position they don't like, and boom, all bets are off. And here comes your big insecurity. They're going to focus on it, hyper focus on it, and try to make you feel terrible. Number 6, you are being gaslighted. I've wanted to use this word a dozen times throughout this video, but I wanted to save it and make it its own point right here. What is so incredibly sad about gaslighting is that a narcissist can use this technique and actually get us to begin to convince ourselves that we're shitty, that we're trash, that we're garbage, and we will actually begin to hit our own self-esteem. I think gaslighting is honestly one of, if not the worst thing a narcissist can do, because this causes you to doubt yourself. You begin to lose faith in everything about you. You stop trusting yourself. And then what's even worse is when you stop trusting you, you begin to believe the negative dialogue that the narcissist is spewing. So you take it out on yourself even more. And it's a downward spiral into, unfortunately, madness and a horrifically low self-esteem. And this is how we are absolutely ruined by a narcissist. What other ways do they absolutely wreck your self-esteem? Because I didn't mention everything, or we'd be here all day. If you have other ideas that I didn't talk about, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, Survivor, and take care of yourself.